also Pinay living in the US, then if you are Pinay in the US, then welcome to my channel. I started vlogging way back 3 years ago during pandemic. I was so bored and I don't know what to do anymore. We're stuck in our house. And so I thought, why not start vlogging? So I started this channel during pandemic, and it's my way also to collect memories, to store memories of my son. So I'm a Filipino, now living in California. I've been here for almost 8 years now. And I'm gonna share with you my story, my struggle, how I overcome, loneliness, being away from my family, and how I manage to continue living. You know, when I first moved here, 2016, nanibago ako. Because I'm actually from Cebu, although I was born in Manila, but I grew up in Cebu. And you know the culture in the Philippines, right? When you go out in your house, you will see your neighbors, more chica, But here, when I first moved here, oh my goodness, it's like a ghost town. The neighbors are, they don't go out in their houses. It's either they're busy because the people here are working a lot. So when you go out, napakatahimik. And I miss the noise way back home. The tricycle, the jeepney, the people, the neighbors. I was struggling a lot, I'm not used to this kind of silence, but I don't have a choice. I'm already here, so I have to adopt their culture. I have to adopt the environment. The first thing you need to do when you first move in the US, number one, it's better if you learn how to drive already in the Philippines. So when you move in the US, it's gonna be easy for you. I mean, the transition will be very easy because driving here is really important. You really need to learn how to drive. You learn how to drive in the Philippines. I think it's easier if you already know how to drive in the Philippines, and then when you move here, and then you just need to take the exam, the written exam, then the behind the wheels. Or else, if you cannot drive, you'll be stuck in the house just like me, Okay. Yeah, I was struggling a lot because I'm not used with the culture. I'm not used with the silence. And yeah, you really need to learn how to drive. That's number one thing. Because there's no tricycle here, there's no jeepney, commute, yeah, bus. But the people here are really driving. Okay, that's one thing. Second, yeah, you need to make friends, of course. You need to make friends. It would be easier to make friends if you go to church because, I tell you, if you go to church, you will meet a lot of Filipinos there. A lot of Filipinos who are willing to connect with you, who are willing to, not just to make friends, but you will start building a family here, a Filipino community. So when there's a party, they're gonna invite you to come over, or they're gonna visit you, something like that. So it's really nice to connect, to make friends. And what I did was I checked the nearest church, and then I asked my husband, can you drive me on Sunday to church? And so I went to church all by myself because, I'm Catholic and my husband is Christian. And so I went to church all by myself, and bingo, there's a lot of Filipinos at church. And so I initiate the fellowship. I initiate the communication, the conversation. I make friends. And that's how I, make friends with Filipino, with the kababayans. And mostly of the Filipinos that I met at church are under 60s. So my friends are senior citizens. And so since then, Atife, I met Atife. Yeah, she's the first Filipino that, I spoke with when I moved here in California. And then, since then, she will drive me to, she will pick me up, and then we'll go to church together. And that's how I start, making friends. And then I joined, what you call this? If there is an events for Filipinos, join. You have to join. You need to make friends, because it's really true. You really need somebody in your life. You can't be all by yourself. No one is an island. Regardless of the situation, even how strong you are, whether you like it or not, you need somebody in your life. And of course, now that I have friends here in California, I have Filipino friends. I still miss my country, of course. I still miss my family back home, but it eases, it eases the loneliness, because I have somebody I can talk with. If there is a birthday or, a celebration, they're going to invite me to come over, they're going to pick me up, and they're going to join. Yeah, it's very important. So first, you need to learn how to drive. Second, make friends. Fellowship is very important. um You'll get used to it. You'll get used to it. It's pretty normal that, how will you say this? It's pretty normal that, of course, you will notice discrimination. Yeah, you will notice discrimination here. But then just be yourself, and just feel confident about yourself, you know? Yeah, that's how I deal with my loneliness. I miss my family. And thanks to now, you don't have to spend money on long distance call. You can just do FaceTime, call on Messenger. So I can still talk to them. But, it's very different if you have somebody here, like the Filipino friends that I have right now. They really help me. They really help me not to feel too lonely. Of course, I always miss my family, and I miss everything back there. But this is my life now. I am here now, so I have to deal with this. I have to deal with my life right here. And so, yeah, there's so much things I need to share with you guys. So if you're a Filipina in the US, and if you just move here in the US, then connect with me. I'm here for you. You're not alone. And yeah, let's connect and let's continue our chica. Okay, so this is all for now, guys. Until next chica, I'm gonna try my best to upload more so I can partake, share my experiences here. And so you guys will never feel alone, because honestly, you're not alone. You're not the only one who is going through. Yeah. So connect with me. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below. Okay. Until next vlog. Okay. See you next time.